Welcome back. I came to do this reverse smoky eye look that was definitely highly requested. So if you want to see how I got it, please stay tuned. I'm starting off with my Smashbox double exposure palette in a pointed pencil brush from Coastal Scents. No, not Coastal, it's Crown Brush. I'll link everything down in the description box. So I'm first going in with it's like a muted cranberry color. And for the smoky eye, we're going to basically do a smoky eye, but instead of it being on the outer corner, we're going to do it on the inner corner. So that's what you're going to see me do. Then now I want to go in with the purplish, excuse me, I can't talk today, and do the same exact thing. Just building it up in that corner to make it nice and smoky, but you still want to have a variation of colors so it blends out nicely. Now I want to go in with the black colors in the palette and further deepen the inner corner to give it a little more variation of color, going from dark to light. I'm going to take just this plain blending brush from Real Techniques, and that's kind of like a peachy color that I'm pointing to, the light was reflecting off of it, and I'm going over that with on my lid just to, I'm sorry if you hear these cars in the background, someone is racing down the street apparently, but I am just doing that to cancel out any color on my lid as well as blend the darker colors into the lid, so it's just not harsh color and then no color. I'm also taking that in the crease a little bit just to blend out the darker part that's in the crease itself. Then going back in with that pencil brush and just doing some more blending. With any smoky eye you want to blend, so this is no different. And I like to use a small brush like this just so it gets in those small areas and it keeps the blending contained to that area so it's not above the crease and it doesn't get too messy. When I first did this look last week, I was using a bigger brush and it just got really messy and I had to do it over again, but I learned from my mistakes. Now I'm taking a little detailer brush and I picked up some NYX Milk Jumbo Pencil in Milk just to add to the inner corner because we will be adding a bright blue color, and what that does is that makes the color pop. That is just an e.l.f. holiday beauty book that I got probably like 5 or 6 years ago and I never really used. So I'm taking that turquoise color and we're going to pop that into the inner corner using that same detailer brush. And I am using some new lighting today, so I haven't mastered how to set it up perfectly, so I do apologize if it is a little bright. And I am going to finish, I did go ahead and finish my eyes off camera. I just added some wing liner and lashes. I haven't perfected doing that on camera yet. So now I'm just going to go in with my Better Skin foundation. I am in Warm Honey, and this is my Sonia Kashuk foundation brush or domed brush or something like that. I'll list everything down below. I just sped through this because you guys have seen me do my foundation and concealer routine in almost every other video. If you do want to see my in-depth foundation and concealer routine, I'll definitely link it below. But I do want to say that I am completely in love with this foundation. It's supposed to help your skin improve, help minimize pores and scars and make it brighter and take away or help the healing process of any like acne or bumps, things like that. I really don't have any acne, but I've definitely noticed a brightness in my skin. My makeup just applies better. Overall, I definitely love the foundation. I just went in with a facial spray just to help spread out the product a little bit, and then I went in with actually a dry beauty blender, and this is my version of What am I trying to say? Oh, dabbing away like the oils in the skin. Blotting. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm going to go in with 2 concealers, and I'm going to put them on the back of my hand and mix them. One is the Better Skin in light medium. The other is a beauty supply store pickup. And it's actually my contour color, but I've been liking a definitely a more natural under eye concealer. So what this does is it is a little more pink, which I do have pink undertones in my skin, so it doesn't look as yellow and photographs a lot better than what I was doing before when I was just applying the Better Skin. So I just go in with that with a a concealer brush, and just apply that to the normal areas. I've been going a little more natural with my highlight and contour routine. It just looks better to me. And that's just to really cancel out any dark circles and redness under my eyes. I didn't really do too much highlighting under the eyes. And then I'm going to go in with the Better Skin foundation in my normal highlighted areas and blend those in with that same Sonia Kashuk brush. And this is my first time using these brushes, and I love them. That's all I was trying to say. Now I'm just going to set everything like normal with my NYX Highlight and Contour palette, taking the banana and the pink colors to set under the eye. And this is the Real Techniques contour brush that I am using. This just ensures that there's no creasing and it stays on my face and doesn't move all around the place. That rhymed. I crack myself up sometimes. Then I'm going to go in with the Airspun powder that I got from Walmart that I've used in all my other videos and set those highlighted areas. And that's actually my oiliest areas, and that Airspun powder will make sure that I stay oil free all day. Going back into the highlight and contour palette, taking the contour brush from Sonia Kashuk and chiseling those cheeks away. And this brush makes contouring so easy. You just have to be careful not to leave that harsh line that the brush initially leaves when you put it on. And I will go in with another brush as well just to help blend everything out. But it just looks amazing to me. And it allows it to be really chiseled without having to use too much product. And I dropped something on my brush. And I actually did record this at my vanity, which I bought about a month ago, and that was my plan to record from there. But I didn't have any lighting until today, so I haven't been able to record there. I'm just getting used to everything and where everything is. I normally record in front of a window in the living room. So you're going to see me just take that same color. It's the third darkest color, I believe, in the palette. And just go around my hairline. Just to make my face look a little more bronzed and match my skin, the skin color of my body, because my face is a lot lighter. I don't tend to tan on my face, plus I exfoliate probably 2 to 3 times a week, so my face is a lot lighter than my body. So that's why I kind of have to contour, because I need to bring some color back to my skin. I'm just going to go ahead and contour my nose slightly and bring the color down on the side of my nose. Going in with the CoverGirl Queen Collection bronzer and just bronzing up the skin a little bit more to give it a more of a sun-kissed look. So it looks like it matches the rest of my body. You always want to make sure you get the neck too. You don't want to ever have a line where your makeup starts and your skin starts. I just blend, blend, blend just to make sure everything is nice and even and blended in. Now I just added this a little more bronzer. Now I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild blush and my large stipple brush from Crown Brush. And hit that on top of my cheekbones and the apples of my cheek just for a nice subtle blushed look, like you're blushing from within, nothing too harsh. And then I go over top of that with the Milani Peach Luminoso. This has a little more of a sheen, so it gives a shimmer, not really shimmer, but a sheen. Now we're going to go in with a dual fiber brush in Soft and Gentle from MAC as my first highlighter. I always like to layer my highlighters because it just gives a different sort of color to me. And it's not picking up too well on camera, but you can see how it reflects when I turn towards the light. It was truly like a really pretty golden color. Hopefully next video I'll have my lighting figured out so it's not so bright. And that basically completes the face. I just go back and add some black liner in my waterline and add some mascara. For the lips, we are doing a cool toned brownish grayish color. This is the NYX Sandstorm, I believe it's called, a liquid cream or liquid suede lipstick, something like that. I'll link everything below. But it's a really cool toned grayish brown color, and it's not picking up as well as I would like it to, but it's definitely a nice fall, spring into fall type of lip. It's kind of a nude, but it's more of a cool tone nude, so it takes away like the pinky color of your lips. And I didn't use a liner or anything with this. It is pretty pigmented and it lasts all day. And it goes on liquid, and it does dry matte. It's not like a flaky or dry type of matte. It's true to its word. It's a nice creamy texture. And that is pretty much the entire look. I didn't get to film last week and I missed filming so much, so I had to definitely get in as soon as possible and film something for you guys. I appreciate everyone tuning in all these weeks and just sticking with my progress and in my YouTube journey. I really appreciate it, and I do value each and every one of you. So please thumbs up if you like this video, subscribe, and share.